to second epic Agda stream. Yes, we actually forgot to do the final part of the last exercise last time. So I saw it after I went back and checking this stuff out because, you know, I've been thinking about it all week. And we forgot to do the from and to, from the natural to the binary representation and back, the final isomorphism. So I propose we do that first, and then we move on to the next chapter after that. I plan first naturals and the chapter which comes after this one. Okay. Anything else? Really? I'm just like posting to Discord. Mute. I need to unmute. Right. So there's a troll post there. Okay, cool. Right, so let's see. Right, we're gonna do this we're gonna go from natural to a binary representation. So I guess just copy paste the. I guess we can type it. We learned how to do natural. Oh no, how did you insert it? Maybe we should learn that. You just rely on copy paste monad. Oh, it's \b and. Okay, that's easy enough. There we go. Yeah, that's the same. To bin. Although I guess the symbol is 2. It's 2. There you go. Or it's a different 2. I don't know. This is 2. Oh, it's the same 2. Cool. It's the same? No, it's a different one. Maybe it's like right arrow or something. A /r. Oh, it's 2. It's 2. Yeah, they're saying it here. 2. But I think they're slightly different. Maybe they'll fix it if we load it. There we go. Binding. So, what does it mean to be a successor? Well, we know the empty case. So if you're 0, we know the binary representation of that. That would be, you know, 0 at O, I guess. These things. Left angle bracket. Oh, you just do there we go. Right angle bracket. Oh, how I remember it. Oh, incomplete. Yeah, you're right. It's incomplete. So if you have a 1, what does that mean? The nice thing about this is that we can insert identity or two things. Give for the following using the above, we can define a pair function to convert between two representations. Choose the bit string leading zeros. Both is correct answer from 0 to 4. Okay. Well, how do you represent the 1? That's easy, right? Just do like suck 0. Wait, but we have ink. Why don't we use ink? We can do suck rem ink 2 remaining, right? So this way we're using the increment function to increase the natural. Wait, this one makes no sense to me. It's the wrong way around. No, because the ink is increasing the binary, right? Bin to bin. It's an endomorphism. And 2 guarantees us a bin to bin, right? And 2 guarantees us a binary. So the result of that is binary. And then everything comes up millhouse. What? Oh wait, maybe it's like this. Maybe pattern matching. Come on. Or maybe it's like a full word. Oh, it's one suck. One suck too much. There we go. Okay, that's the first one. Then well, I guess we need to confirm this is correct. Soy 2 1 is equal to, yeah, I guess just this, right? Because we're incrementing it. How do you do triple equals sign? I want to type these words. Oh yeah, it's just backslash equals. Okay, cool. Backslash equals. Oh, and then for the implementation tools, we'll do a raffle. And it compiles. Okay, cool. So for 2, we do 2 to 3. Yeah, it's 2, right? Because reasons. And 3 is. And this is part of the exercise, right? We have to confirm that the implementation does do it right. But since we're leveraging the existing functionality, like I can't really imagine anything going wrong with this. So cool. And then the challenging thing is probably from binary to natural. I wonder if you can pattern match on the oh, let's just copy over the signature first. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see. Link to. Wait, is it live? Okay. Yeah. So we need to go back from binary representation to the natural. Just copy over the thing. This one's a bit more difficult because we end up with. Well, what if you have nothing? You get 0. Complete patterns. Wait, can you even have that? Yeah. No. Wait. Yeah, you can. Unit. Okay, cool. So, what if you have a 0? Like this. I guess it's also 0. And what if you have I? So, like the thing I wondered if you can put the you put this in and then you do like ink here next, because it's an endomorphism, right? So we're just pattern matching on the ink thing, and then we're just saying like, okay, we'll just do from next like that. It's like what do you call them? I don't know. There's like a language extension that allows you to do this. No, could not parse left on side of grammar. Maybe I need to have a language extension. Ink next. Why? It's a function. I can put in a function. What's the difference between a function and a data constructor? Come on, man. It doesn't like that. Oh, maybe because we're not really pattern matching. Hello, Dragon Sophia. Wait, are you the real Sophia? Welcome to my stream. Here we're struggling with Agda. The real Sophia, wow. I have so many questions. Why doesn't this work, Sophia? You know everything, right? We're not allowed to put functions in here, I guess. But there's like, in Haskell you have a language extension for that, I think, if I remember correctly. But I can't even remember the name, so. Yeah. What do I do? Well, not that apparently. So, we know this is 0. Give me the easy answers. And then I'm stuck on the next one. As well, you know, this is 1, but I can't keep doing this. Well, I guess the exercise says we have to do this for 1 to 4, so we could just hard code everything. That's not very nice. Patterns are incomplete. So, what does it mean to be? Well, we can just do something, right? And then let the proof checker figure it out for us later. Yeah. That sounds pretty good, actually. So, if you view patterns, that's the word. Oh, you're actually the real Sophia. Yes, but I've never used view patterns. It's, you know, what lens like enough. I don't really like all these extensions on the pattern matching mechanism because. Thank you, Sophia. So, what was my plan? You're 0, but this is not true. We need to go from previous. Yeah, so that goes back. If you are a 1, then maybe we can increase you by 1. Or you just say like suck, and then you're increased. Anyway, this seems like a dumb implementation, but we'll just do something. And then, you know, we use the power of 2, but we flip it around. Say from. Can you do like, can you do, like you do in a quick check, right? Where you say 2.from should be equal to identity. And then what you do in quick check isn't this. You just generate a random crap and you throw it to the functions. And then see if the result is equal to the thing you throw in. You do that here as well. Does it have property checks? Or something like, I mean, maybe it doesn't need property checks and you can already do it somehow. I don't know. So many questions. And we'll see how broken our input. Oh, it's not completely broken. And here we use the power of begin. This is the thing I like about it. You can just break down your entire, well, not like this, but you can break down your entire implementation. So begin. Where do we begin with? We begin with 2. Okay, and we go one step deeper. 2 is equal to. Well, I guess suck from. This makes no sense. Why am I doing it this way around? I need to go from here. You are 2. You are the binary. Yeah, so we throw you to from the binary, which gives something that will be equal to 2, obviously. But you're not, because you only call it once, so you fail on that part. We figured that out quickly. So why are you broken? Maybe if you are an O, you also need to be suck. You can try it. This is the most dumb way of solving proofs. Just throw some shit to the wall. Hope it works. It works for the 2 case. So why don't you work? Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Put from in there. Modified encoding. So you're equal. Okay. So you win the first pattern match. Fuck. Oh, it's only counting 2 eyes. Why is that? Dumb. I'm dumb. Well, at least I have a pretty brain, right? That's the way to look at it. Smooth brain. Dumb. Well, the real question is, why would you smooth? So we're counting 2 because we do the pattern match 1 on I, and we do the pattern match another time on I, and it's like 2. So maybe we should ink it as well in this branch. That seems kind of dumb. But now we broke the 1 case. Okay, but the 3 and 4 case are working. So why is this not working? Oh, it's only the base case that's broken. So if you just, you know, do the thing, and we solve all the problems. And that's how world peace is born. How? What? Whatever Agda is hot. No, this is not homotopy type theory. I think Sophia knows that. But yeah, Agda is pretty cool. Except I am dumb. Dumb. But you'd say, after adding the pattern match. What are you doing, by the way? Identity. Being called out? No, okay, cool. Yeah, I was why did I add a pattern match? How does it not work? Well, you know, we'll just add the words begin and QAD. Words of truth. If you go from 1 just expected type. Good, I'm procrastinating today by going to buy groceries. Well, you need to do that as well. Oh my god, a lot of people viewing. Yeah, what is ink? That's a good question. Ink is an endomorphism on binary that increases the number by 1. And we proved it to work because we did all the things. Well, the funny thing is that I did something really similar to this in the type level crap, which I did to build a type level processor in Haskell. And I did the proving part as well. But Agda makes it easier with the beginning and then the steps through it. You can kind of see where the pattern matching goes wrong. I didn't have that back then. So I was more dumb. But yeah, so it's a function. Ink is a function. And it increases the binary representation of something by 1. It's provably correct. It's like these are all the proofs. And this is just like, oh yeah, sure, I hope it's right. That's what you're saying there. I say wrong. Yeah, it's my TV. I don't know. I had to put a TV to use, so it's become the background. Puzzling. What is puzzling? Why this is broken? That's a good. I don't know. But what do you think is puzzling? How are you going from here first? Is it like going from bottom to top or something? What? Maybe I should also assert zeros. What's brief? Pattern synonym? No, it's just the it's because the thing is an infix. Like that's something we learned in last Agda class. You can indicate where the pattern match goes by saying the underscore. So like this, it goes for the thing, and so this becomes the variable for the next part of the list. Because she's saying, oh, I want to have it on this side. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it anymore. it becomes really fast second nature, I guess. It's the pattern binder. Exactly. That's the right word. Pattern binder. But what I don't get. Did I do the thing, by the way? should have done it here as well, because it says from 1 to 0, I guess, from 0 to 4, right? Yeah, but you're broken as well. Because you're increasing. Well, we know the solution to that. Why? You're lying. And why don't these break anymore? Just picking something to break upon. I don't know. You know, but maybe it's some weird shit that if you like rotate it around, then it suddenly realizes you changed the pattern and it's working again. Oh. Okay, let's open it up. Why is this not working? So raffle is like the lazy way of doing the proofs. You're just saying like, oh, whatever, man, just let it be true. And then you can also step through the entire proof by just going through the pattern matches. So in this case, you begin with blah, and then you want to end up with 1 or 0, I guess. And then I guess you do the equational reasoning thing, where you strip off the 0, I guess, and do plus? I have plus? I don't know. You know, that's true, we have plus. Why don't you just like multiplying shit? Wait, that actually makes a lot of sense. Just multiply by 2 the value, then you can kind of get the right shit, right? You do the 1 and the 0. Wait, that doesn't make sense either. I don't understand binary. I thought I did. But we have the operations. So that's that's like what we did last time. All the monoids, I guess. We really need suck for pref 0. Come on. You're helping now. Oh, I did that and it was only last year or something. Yeah. Well, for me it's just like I'm going through these. This is actually the one they don't really recommend. It's the stretch exercise. But I am quite interested in binary stuff, so I feel I should do this anyway. And I also feel I should gain some more experience just like with the basic proving. And what is there more basic than binary, right? Like it doesn't get more dumb than this. So yeah, I should just like, you know, grit my teeth and figure it out. Wait, what? Seems so... Maybe this doesn't want to be maybe we should just do it like a 0. From binary. I feel this branch is fucking it up. Oh, this is like incomplete now. Overlapping patterns, huh? Wait, what? But yeah, I suppose we could use the other functions. So you start with the representation of 1 and the representation of 0. And then, you know, we just do, how are you going through that again? So you're starting from there. I skipped chapter 1. Yeah, who needs chapter 1, right? I learned so many things in chapter 1. You don't know how bad I'm at these things. So it's breaking on 3 again. What? But this doesn't make sense anyway. If you want to multiply it, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, we could try it. I don't know why the multiplication has to be so weird. Special multiplication. Oh, it's just... that's what I did, actually. It should be a function of type. Oh! That's why it's so weird. Maybe. That's a rule. See you later, man. Thanks for watching. I don't know. So this is becoming 3 or 2 because we are... Well, I mean, I guess I can step through it. Let's actually do the thing I wanted to do instead of talking about doing the thing. So the first pattern match from I would be, you know, we factor it out. We get multiplied by 2. Strip out one of them. That's like what you do, right? You strip out the function body. What? This is the wrong way around or something. Oh, it is. There we go. Oh, that's actually a lot better. Yeah, and then the second one is, I guess, 1. Which, you know, this one's correct. 1. This operation, I don't know what it is. What? No, it's just 1. It just eliminates to 1 because we don't do the recursion anymore. Right, because we already have these pattern matches. I thought like it would be nice to have a base case. Right? We should just write out the entire truth table. I mean, it's not wrong. It's a bit dumb. that's such a poor implementation. Oh, what are you doing even here? If you look at it logically, every I is increasing by 1. Yes. Well, if you have these as base cases, you can say it's multiplied by 2. But the I is also plus 1. Maybe. I don't know. No, because better match on 0 first, and then we better match on 1. Okay. 2 is not equal to 1. What? Why is it 2? You're going from. But you would expect you hit the 1, right? 1? Oh yeah, you're getting 1, but you're expecting 2. Right. Right, because the 0 is also multiplying by 2, yes. Okay, cool. And then, okay, we're understanding the thing, I guess, hopefully. 2 is not equal to 4. You can see that. Right, here we're actually writing out the code we had, but our code is a little bit different now because we said it's 2 plus 1. Well, associativity. Right, and then the next step is, well, maybe we can just delete this shit and hope it works. No, it's not. 3 equal, it says it's equal to 4. That's not right at all. Okay, so maybe we should write it out then. I. Oi. Plus 1 times 2. You strip off one of the i's and you do plus 1 minus 2. Or, well, yeah. Plus 1 times 2. But you see the problem here, because this is replaced by 1. But that's not correct, because it ends up being 4. It's like we have 1 plus 1 too many. You got I, you got I. I guess the rule is not times 2 for the 1s. Now it works. Oh. I deleted the times 2s. I deleted the times 2s. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not plus 1, it's plus 2 maybe. Plus 2, plus 2. It says it's right. So how do I assert identity? Is there a way of doing that? Does anyone know? I want to do the quick check thing, where you do for all arbitrary naturals. I want to put it into the from. Well, maybe for all naturals, right? So any arbitrary natural, we put in to function, we make a binary out of it. We put it to the from function to make it back, and then we look at the thing we put in is the same as the thing we got out. Yeah. Anyone know? I have people viewing for once, so be nice. Well, you know, let's just move on to the next chapter. We did the thing. We checked up till 4. I mean, we could check, you know, if a higher number is also correct. Like we got the encoding for, who knows, 11 or something here. I bet the 0 stepping is not working at all, and our binary encoding is kind of shitty. But maybe we can do 11 at least. Verify edge cases. So what is this? Hence 11 is also represented by blah blah blah. 0 0 0 1 0 1 from. I can type these things now. Should be equal to 11. No, 6. But we didn't have to check up till this high, so we'll just move on. Yeah, I had it with this proof. So yeah, it's broken. This is the worst. The worst encoding. Jesus. Oh well, let's just move on. You know, identity skipped this entire chapter, so I feel I put in more effort already. Agda arg. Okay, cool. Add to and from function that may or may not be half broken. Okay. Next chapter. Induction. Proof by what? Induction. Proof by induction. That's a weird title. Induction makes you feel guilty for getting something out of nothing. But it is one of the greatest ideas of civilization. Herbert Reeve. Now that we've defined naturals and the operations upon them. Alright, we need to do the module. So part 1. Induction. I'll just fix the things. Trash everything. Load the thing. Cool. Empty module. Now that we've defined the naturals and operations upon them, our next step is to learn how to prove the properties that they satisfy. As a hint by their name, properties of inductive database are proved by induction. We require equality, as in the previous chapter, plus the naturals and some operations upon them. We import a couple of new operations, Kong, Sim, and quality, which are explained below. Kong, Sim, okay, I don't know any of these. Unlike previous chapter where I could kind of guess what the symbols were, in this chapter things may be more difficult. Why doesn't it load? Oh no, my Agda broke. Axie! Oh no, it's back. Okay, it's back. Colorful again. That's how you know how it works. First colors, that's good. Okay, operators pop up all the time, and mathematicians have agreed on names for some most common properties. Identity operator plus as the left identity 0, 0 plus n is equal to n. And right identity of 0 is equal to n. You're just gonna dump them all on me? Okay, that's okay. I accept your information dump. A value that is both left and right is called identity. I mean, yeah, I guess that's also how you could explain identity. It is something called unit, the do nothing operation. I have to call it 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 for gravity, but I guess you could also call it like that. Scaling matrix. Anyway, associativity. Operator plus is associative with the location of parentheses. If the location of parentheses does not matter. M plus blah blah blah. Yeah, that's the one we're familiar with from semi-group. Commutativity. Operator plus is commutative if you can commute across the operator. So look at the m being on the left side and the n on the right side. They flip side. So n commutes over the operator. That's the proper way of explaining it. Or it does not matter. But you could also use the word commuting. Distributivity. Distributivity. This is the one from yeah, you learn at school. The difficult one. For all n blah blah blah. It's, you know, I never could do it without, well, you know, difficult to do without writing things down. So why I say it's a difficult one. You need pen and paper. You need thinking tools most of the time, like bigger numbers and shit. Addition has identity 0. You're just dumping. Okay, thank you. You ever bump into an operator at a party? Okay, I need I'm gonna take a little break to get some more tea, because once people start talking about operators at party, I just need to like take a break. Okay, be right back. Be right back. Enjoy the jellyfish. Welcome back, everyone. Well, I guess y'all were here and I went away, but I'm back now. So, right, at the party, you now know how to make small talk by asking whether it has a unit and an associative or commutative. If you bump into two operators, you may ask if one distributes over the other. Less frivolously, if you ever bump into an operator while reading a technical paper, this gives you a way to orient it yourself by checking whether or not it has an identity, associative, commutative, or it distributes over another operator. Well, you know, did you even call out? It's like this in a ring, and we do this back. Like, you can make this thing anything you want in Axie, right? So yeah, whatever. Please use the big words. Don't protect me. A careful author will often call these properties, or lack thereof. For instance, by pointing out that a newly introduced operator is associative but not commutative. Right. So if they modify it, they will hopefully say it. Give another example of a pair of operators that have identity and are associative. You don't have to prove these properties. Let's see. Give another example of a pair of operators. Oh shit. Pair of operators? I mean, can I use like AATs? Are those different? Like, you know, tuple and either? Like the colloquial counter example, or would you say they're the same? Well, I guess I guess that's the first thing that comes to mind, so I'll just do that. Exercise, operators, exercise. Okay, cool. So, we have the identity and our associative. Are they associative? They do. So, like the first one is tuple. So, A comma B is equal to B comma A. This, well, no, that's not true. Well, it is if you do cardinality, but it's not if you do it at type. So, oh shit. I need Emmy. Let's not do ADTs. I thought I could do it, but then I started thinking about it. I mean, I have the rules kind of in mind, but not really. It was a long time ago. Give another example. Which one did they do? Could we do like division and shit? Because, you know, you got the identity for division. I guess like 1 or something. No, wait. You know, 4 divided by 1. It's like identity. 1 is identity in this case. But it's not associative because 4 divided by 2 divided by 3 is not the same thing as, well, at least I think, 2 divided by 3 divided by 4. It's a different thing. So that's why you can't use division in this case. Pair of operators. Plus and times. That's like the easiest ones. Pair of operators. Has an identity and is associative but not commutative. Pair of operators. I don't know. I don't know that many operators. You want to know? Oh, Sophia, you're still here. Thank you. Thank God. Max and min? Oh, yes. That's a great idea. Max and min. Do we have max in BC? No. I'll open Python. I don't have Python. Max and min. Are those operators? Wait, yeah, you're right. Min? So let's see. Associativity, which would mean... Yeah, you're right. Because you would first take the things out that's the minimal. And it doesn't matter if you do this or you do... why am I using this horrible language? This is the same. You're right. Yes! So that's associativity. That's the one I got stuck on before. What's the identity of min? I guess like minus infinity. I mean, for the naturals you could say 0. Wait, no. You need to have a thing that doesn't do anything. Oh, for min the identity is infinity because it will not do anything. Yeah. You just told me. A Boolean and an OR. Wow, you know so many. Cool. Okay. Great. We'll write these down. Give an example of pair of operators. Blah, blah. Maybe I'll just copy over the entire exercise, otherwise you don't know what thing, right? Okay. So max. So answer would be max and min. Min for is equal to, well, I don't have to do annoying wiggly things. 3,4. So this is ASSO. You got something similar for, I'm not gonna do max for that because yeah, it's basically the same thing. So commute, does it commute? Wait, we first need to get identity. So identity will be infinity. It's a do nothing operator. So we need to wait, how do you define identity again? Oh, it's equal to that. Okay, yeah. So they're using n. Right, cool. I'm just putting in like numbers to make it easier for myself, but obviously you need to put in the well, that's not quite true. You could also say, like, you know, you could just devalue the numbers and they will be completely fine. But that would be too crazy. I mean, you can count with, you know, A, B, C as well, right? You can just assign this the first value. But and then just pretend these symbols happen to be placeholders. but nobody does that. So why would I do that? I shouldn't invent my own maths, right? Well, we'll get to that point later. Distribute. Oh, your name is actually identity. Also, string concatenation is associative, but not commutative. What? Wait, I need to think about that. String concatenation is associative. It doesn't matter which one you do first, but it does not commute. So if you move one of the strings to the other side of the concatenation, you don't get the same result. Okay, I got you. Derivative is... Right, the order doesn't matter. No, this is inside out. Wait, how do you do that with max and min? Oh, because you need to have both, right. Wait, really? Distribute? So, I guess you would do min. So we have been using min before. And then we'll do max outside. P equals all right, so I get it. This makes sense to me. Wow. Thanks, Sophia. My greatest help. Yes. I wonder what I was thinking about was like, okay, could you make like a concatenation that does distribute for strings, but then you just like have to order letters and you lose all information. Or if you could actually like you can do these. Well, you really can't, but they are looking into a way of, well, they used to be looking into, I don't know if they're still doing it, of building like these grammar trees, and it kind of works for a lot of like maybe like 90% of language. But you could also construct well, you can't construct everything basically. People, you know, invent their own grammar all the time, and it's but I try to. This makes sense to me, by the way. I don't know if do we need to explain this more, or well, I mean, considering my audience, I probably don't need to explain it to you all. So we'll move on. I'm looking to you, Sophia. Give an example operator as identity and associative, but it's not commutative. Boolean and or. No, that's not right. So I guess string would be in concatenation. Wait, is this is not proving it, right? No. I mean, I guess we're done with this one then. Yes. If this involves a lot of common code with my own operators, then we may have a problem. Well, maybe not if I actually know how to find these things. Because that's what I do in Haskell a lot, just like look up things. I wonder if you could, well, you probably could just like clone the standard library of Agda and rip grab. But I mean, if they would have like a Google for it, amazing. Probably your first project, like Google for Agda. One property, actually I need to inspect Google as well for the have some ideas. So not a bad idea. One property of addition is that it's associative. That is, that the location of parentheses does not matter. Wait, you're gonna explain it again? Why do you keep doing that? I see why you skip things, identity. Yeah, sure, I believe you. I mean, we've done this extensively previously, so I'm just gonna skip this, okay? Recall the definition of natural numbers consists of the base case, which tells us that 0 is natural. And that the inductive case, which tells that m is natural, then suc m is also natural. Proof by induction follows the structure definition. Alright, so here we get this. To prove the property of natural numbers by induction, we need to prove two cases. First, the base case, then show the property holds for 0. Second, the inductive case. Yeah, I've got it from logic, sure. We call this the inductive hypothesis. Show the property holds for an arbitrary natural number m. Call this the inductive hypothesis. And then show the property must also hold for suc m. So, since you already figured out a base case, you just pick an arbitrary m, which may or may not be the base case. And you do one step further, and because you got the base case, and you got it for all other steps as well, and then you got the link between the base case and the next step, you're done with the induction proof. And now, they're gonna introduce this. And I still don't really know what they're trying to do with this. They just showed it up in last chapter as well. It's like, here is some syntax. It's not part of Agda, just deal with it. So yeah, but we have our notes because I thought it would be kind of important. even though they brush over it. So I made notes. Let's use window manager magic. Inference rule unpacked. That's it. You got a judgment and a conclusion. A property, then we need to demonstrate the following inference rules. So this is the free one because you don't have any judgment. So that's like, you know, a guard for your conclusion. And then you get a free conclusion, P0. Okay, just like natural numbers, whatever. But we're doing this again. It's like they expect you to skip the first chapter. Identity. Okay, whatever. We'll just skip this because we already read it before. Okay, first proof. Associativity. We take PM to be the property. I mean, what I would do is just like, you know, done. What? Oh, you put them in scope. Well, it was worth a try. Here, n and p are arbitrary natural numbers. So if we could show the equation holds for all m, also hold for n and p. The appropriate instances for the inference rules are... What is p? Let's unpack these rules. The first rule is the base case. It requires to show the property p holds for 0. The second rule is the inductive case. Assume that the hypothesis, namely p, holds for m. Okay, so this is slightly different than what they showed us here, because there's no p. They just added the p here, and I say like, okay, yeah, you can use the property blah in these judgments. Okay, cool. So now they're saying like, okay, consider p being an associativity rule. Jam that into your judgment and see what happens. So, what? I guess m became 0 and the rest is just stuff. Oh, actually, they're answering my question, how to do quick check, I guess. Because I wanted to do identity, but I didn't know how to. And now we're learning associativity, which, I mean, you know, could also be useful maybe sometimes. So, wait, they literally did what I just did. They just copy pasted the entire thing in here, and then you can just do raffle. What the fuck? And then they just do the quick check binding. This is literally quick check. Well, that's difficult. Why did you raffle me? Oh, maybe we need to explain what 0 is, otherwise it doesn't know how to raffle. Damn. Oh, and you need to prove it for the 0 case. And you need. Oh, actually, so begin is required now. We can do this. I mean, you can just copy paste it, I guess, but you could just told me to do it quick check style, and I would figure it out. Maybe, probably not, but I could bluff. So, okay, what do we got here? So the function. What do we got? A good question, actually. It made sense. It just made sense to me just now, but now I'm losing it again. It looks like quick check. So we have some test that says, oh, we need to get like you know, some naturals. We don't really give a shit for all the naturals. Just give me whatever you want, and then you give me an n and give me a p, and then I'm gonna show you that this property holds. Do a quick check. So yeah, and then but actually we can't use raffle. It got upset when we used raffle. Why can't we use raffle? Does anyone want to know the answer? Can we? No, we can't. I suspect it's just too complicated. We could use raffle in the other things, but we didn't get any arguments, so it makes it a lot easier to do raffle in that case. It's just a proof. It's always true. But here you're getting stuff, so maybe you need to do something with it. What are we doing? We're doing it with the. I guess we're just picking one of them. We're picking M in this case, but we could have picked any of the other ones as well. What is conc? Maybe this is the magic. Can I delete this line? Before we could delete arbitrary lines. Maybe that's no longer the case. And we can still delete lines. What if we delete conc? I bet it breaks now because it does something magic. Yes. So conc is the only one that's actually required, I guess. So this is our proof. This one is required, this one is required. That's it. So we simplify, simplify, simplify. And delete this? No, we can't. So yeah, we just we get rid of the shit that doesn't matter, right? Wait, this is raffle. So, you know, the explanation in the book is like, I mean, I guess they also want to teach you form or something. I don't know. But the only thing that matters is conc. And I don't know what conc does, but I guess it's the inductive stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. So, education maybe. Oh. I just completely destroyed this proof. Okay, let's unpack this code. We just did. I just want to know what conc is. Reading chain of equation, top to bottom, chain match two sides of the equation shown, and reading from don't takes us to simplified above. I guess so. The remaining two equations does not take simplification alone, so we need an additional operator for chain reasoning. Where justification for the equation appear within the angle brackets, the justification is given as conc. Here the recursive invocation of ASOC. So this is has its induction hypothesis, and conc suck prefaces suck to each side yield the needed equation. That's what I said, right? I don't wait, what? Here the recursion invocation has its type the induction hypothesis, and conc suck prefaces suck to each side to yield the needed equation. I can't fucking craft this. So just start deleting stuff and see what breaks. Here the recursive. Oh wait, that's actually legitimately advice I gave someone while doing the type level shit. Just start deleting stuff and see what breaks. No, I said different. Like I said, deleting things is also part of debugging, which is also true. You can just delete half your code and see if it still works. Yeah, has its type the induction hypothesis. Okay, can suck prefaces suck to each side to yield the needed equation. Oh yeah, conc fixes things. Cool. A relation is said to be congruence for a given function if it's preserved. Let's make a note. For a given function, if it's preserved by applying a function. If E is evidence that x equals to y, then conc Fe is evidence that fx. Oh, it's on running function f. Well, it's not a functor, it's a function. The difference. What? Conc Fe is evidence that f of x equals f of y. Oh, okay. So E is your evidence for x is equal to y. Conc Fe is evidence that if you put it in the function fx. Oh. So this is asserting the result is the same. Congruence. You're putting, because E already knows conc. Wait, but it's the other way around. Suck. So the function will be treated as suck. That's the f here. And you're putting in the evidence of m and p. I don't know. I probably need more t. Probably the answer. Really, inductive hypothesis not assumed. Instead proved by a recursive invocation of the function we are defining. Suck m and p. In addition, this is well founded because the associativity larger numbers is proved in terms of associativity of smaller numbers. Yeah, I need to get some tea because I need to think about it. Oh, see you later, Sophia. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, you sticked around for 1.5 hours. That's amazing. But, see you later. Yeah, I'm gonna get some tea as well. So I'll be right back. Wait, do I have break text? Help. No. Small break. Why can't I see it? There we go. Put it in front of the screen. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna get another tea. I need to meditate on the relation conc stuff. Okay, I'm back. Wait, why is it still saying small break? It's not a break. Back to work. Oh, where are we? Being stuck on the sentence. I think I have an understanding now. So this is the inductive step because we're saying under it's a recursive step for proofs. That's it. That's what it does. And you're padding matching on it. Oh, I mean, this doesn't seem right. Give me truth. You know what I mean. We both know that this is not right. It should be this. Yes. Yes. That's it. Look how pretty it is. It's so small. This is what we want. Oh, that actually felt good. So, yeah, that's the only thing that matters. I was like, why is it being... I was struggling with it so much, but... Yes, so the only thing that matters is raffle and conc. The raffle is like you're done. And conc is... we figured it out for suck. And it will work for anything below here as well. So this won't work. What's the error we get if we do this? This is things that matters. Like we need to figure out why this does not work. And then it says m plus n is not equal to type m. So if we would write our own code, if we get an error like this, we would need to know to use conc and checking that the expression referral has type suck. So that's so much better. Like, there is something as over explanation, and this is totally an over explanation. You could, like, you know, it's not a difficult property. You just reduce it to purest form. My quick check wouldn't be big for associativity. So yeah, induction as recursion. What is this then? But this is an alternative. It occurs when instantiating m to 2. Right, we're now just unrolling the loops, I guess, to show what's happening. But we know that this is not quite the truth, right? Because you can get rid of most of the, well, you can get rid of all the begin and QED. Like, these are helpers. These are to help you think about the meta matches. So, I mean, if you can figure it out without the helpers, why would you add the helpers, right? So that's what I'm thinking. The symbol for all appears in the statements associativity to indicate that it holds for all m and n, the universal quantifiers. Yeah, that's fine, we already know them. Our second proof, commutativity. There's the lemma in the proof. Is it going to give us everything, or are there exercises? So, wait, why is it called identity if it's about commutativity? Oh, it's the lemma, the first lemma, okay. You need to have a lemma to do identity. Second lemma, proposition. Okay, let's just read it. But we're gonna reduce it a little bit as well, by the way, because I don't want to. Okay, the first base case of definition of addition says that 0 is a left identity, also a right identity. Identity for 0. But I think we can just put this in refl, right? No, that's a conc. So we can do refl here, and then we'll do the conc thing here. Pretty. M plus 0 equals to m. 0, m. Oh. Right, do we need to read this? No, because I think this is a little bit too obvious. But maybe they have something interesting. Unlikely. Signature identifying that plus minus identity, which proves the evidence of proposition. Evidence for function except natural number. First case, we show 0 plus 0. Yeah. It's identity. It's really not interesting. The inductive case for the definition of addition pushes suck on the first arguments of the outside. I guess the first one is refl again, and the second one is conc. Let's just reduce it to its primitive form, because that feels so good. Oh, just getting rid of all that crap. It's like last week I deleted 2,000 lines of Elm code, and it felt amazing. Like, deleting large chunks of code is just like it's like getting rid of a headache or something. It's great. I wanna change my job title to code leader. Just ripping out all that code. Beautiful. The signature states that we are defining identify as suck. And I like how the reason I'm thinking this is all correct and I'm just talking out of my ass because it compiles, therefore it must work, right? Right? I guess it's somewhat true in Agda. For the base case, we must show yeah, so this is m plus suck is equal to suck m plus n. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And finally, we need to statements and proof. Well, this one is more interesting because you're using using identity. Oh, you're using both. Oh my god, what's happening here? Look, maybe we can't get rid of the begin and QED stuff this time. Let's see. I'm not sure how this turned into a game of Yappy deleting as much code as possible, but that's what we're doing now, okay? And like, if you thought I was reading the book, then yeah, I'm not gonna read everything. I'm sorry. Yeah. Good question. You have suck. What if? Wait. What? They are equal. Wait, what? But if I just do this one, it also doesn't work, right? No! What? We actually need these steps now. Are you going crazy? Wait, this is not necessary. Wait, m plus suck n, suck mn, you suck it inside, and you got suck m plus n, and you commute n plus m. But you are commute. This makes no sense to me. No, because you go through the base case. So you recurse deeper until the right side becomes 0, and you absorb the left side inside of you with suck, plus minus suck. So in a conch, you just go into here eventually, and then you can flip them, and you're allowed to. I want to get rid of the begin and the things. So I don't know. M plus suck. These like two bindings. They don't look like two. We could try. I mean, it's worth a try, right? I mean, this is not gonna work. This is so not gonna work. That's not how this works. Yeah, you don't know about that. This is a special. Because there's multiple of them, we can't do it like so. Yeah, I'm not sure. Unfortunately, there's also no one around to ask this. We must show m plus 0. Yeah, we already figured it out, right? We figured it out by trying to delete this code. I think they're going to the base case as well. To the base case. Wait, please explain the they are doing that here. Suck and conch. So you suck it in. That's right, we have a proof for that, that's fine. Now what you do, which is justified. Well, the other thing, it could be the case that we could, what we're saying here, saying if you suck m plus suck, you get m plus n, suck outside. So if we can jam it inside here directly, like a function application, that could work. But, what if we do, no, I'm not allowed to. Something I've been wondering about, like what if you flip these? No, you're not allowed to. What if I flip these? No, you're not allowed to. Oh, we're already halfway through the chapter. We haven't done any exercises as well, we're just being stuck on the text, which is justified by congruence and the induction hypothesis. Could you step through that part? Because you go to the base case. Agda requires that identifiers are identified before they are used. So we must use present. So we must present dilemmas before the main proposition. This is something I talked about in last stream, way before they, because you could get confused about it coming from Haskell, I guess, because it doesn't really matter where you put shit in Haskell, as long as you don't use template Haskell. But in Agda, you need to do things first, and then later on, more difficult things come later. Which is, I mean, I guess it's kind of, it's not bad per se. Just, I mean, I hear that it's actually quite difficult to do arbitrary order of functions in your code. But I would also say that if you do it like Agda is doing it, you kind of push the complexity down. So the stuff at the top of your module is simple. And if you go down, the more complex functions will arise, sort of naturally. Which, I mean, maybe useful, who knows? And again, it will be kind of annoying figuring out where to place shit, but who knows? Yeah. Our first corollary, rearranging. We can apply associativity to rearrange parentheses however we like. Here's an example. Yeah, no induction is required. Oh, isn't that an induction? What is sim? We simply apply associativity twice. I mean, you don't call yourself, therefore you don't do an induction. First addition associated to the left. So m plus n plus p plus q stands for m. You're explaining the proof now? First addition associated to the left. So m plus n plus p plus q stands for blah blah blah. Second, we use sim. I'm always confused. They're talking about this part, I guess. What? It's kind of strange. I get more confused by the text and it helps. First, addition associated to the left stands for... Oh, right. Okay, you're just explaining how addition works. Thank you. Second, we use sim to interchange between sides of the equation. Shift presence from right to left. From right to left. Oh, it's symmetry. Okay, thank you. So n plus p. But you flip the arguments. Therefore, you n plus p is blah blah blah. So you get both functions for free. In general, if e provides evidence for x is equal to y, then sim e provides evidence for y is equal to x. No, it's not the function we want here, because well, what we could do is do sim, and then we can flip these. So we apply sim first to suck. No, you're wrong. What? Come on, man. It's like this? I thought it worked like flip, but it's not working like flip. Maybe it's not enough arguments or something. Second, we use sim to interchange the side of the equation. Proposition assoc. Shift parentheses from right to left. We use sim. Third, Agda supports a variant of section notation introduced by Richard Byrd. Is that the guy from like the Lisp? Oh, actually, I remember during my last stream, the half of the book wasn't visible, so I was reading parts and you could just not. Well, fortunately, I was like reading a lot more than I'm doing now. I'm just being half confused now, but I don't get what this function does actually. Like legitimately, I think it works on the result and symmetry for the result, or it works on the it does seem to work on the result. But what is the result of suck? I guess it works on this equality thing. That makes sense. So you're flipping the equality thing around. Naruhodo. So I thought it was working on the input. It's flip, but it's not flip. It's symmetry. It's symmetry of the equality sign. What they're saying here. So what equality do I want to flip? We can try it out. So let's see. We can do this. Let's add a couple more steps. We'll do I don't know. Let's say we do sim, right? We do sim on the result. What is the result of this thing then? It's not right at all. We need to flip these around. Because the equality sign's flipped. But then you're like, oh no, we flipped them around, so that's no longer right anymore. So we introduce the previous thing, which was actually correct. And you suck. Because that's just flipping parentheses around. And then we suck again, because we actually need that one. So yeah. And everything works. So we symmetried. Yeah. Okay, we understand how symmetry works. I guess that's how you learn it. You just break things. To shift them the other way, we use sim. Yeah, okay, we figured it out. Third, supports a variant of section notation introduced by Richard Byrd. We write x for the function applied to y, thus applying the congruence of takes the above equation to. Yeah, so it's like Scala sections. So you're saying where the why don't they just write out lambda? It'd be kind of easier. But yeah, so it's wait, did I copy this? Rearrange? Probably should. Yeah, so I wonder if I can do this even, but this is the same. How do I do lambda? Wait, it's like this, right? Oh no, you're making a latex symbol out of it, but I need a lambda. Hey, how do you do lambdas in Agda anyway? Agda lambda. Lambda abstraction. Oh, it's like that. So we need to put it in a region where it's useful can be replaced with. Oh, it's just that. So it's just backslash. Oh, it's lambda and 2. Okay, lambda and 2, and then x. Do we have x? No, we didn't have x, right? No, come on! Like this works. This is a legit function. Okay, let's do lambda and normal arrow. Yes, we figured it out. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's indeed a section, like I thought it was. That's what we confirmed just now. So rather than using big Richard Byrd's underscore notation, we used a lambda. And the difference is that this underscore notation is not allowed in Haskell, whereas lambdas are. And I'm familiar with Haskell, therefore this is a better approach. Yeah, although the syntax is a bit weird for lambdas. I guess how that works. Cool. Okay, cool. So this just rearranges the parentheses. Okay. Cool. I don't know why you want to have it complicated like this. There you have it. There are no exercises. I'm gonna skip creation. Oh, there's an exercise. All right, and I cheated the other exercise. So let's see. There's operators. practice. And then we go here, a finite ASOC stretch. Write out what is known about associativity of addition on each using a finite story of creation as earlier. No. Sorry, no, I'm not gonna do the no. I can't stand these. I'm sorry. Yeah. This is too much for me. I don't get anything from this, okay? I'm sure someone else would. Someone who likes reading and text and writing and stuff. I use it as a tool. I mean, I love writing, but I love writing concisely. That's not very concisely. Like, I mean, the thing I've been doing here is copy pasting over code and trying to, well, not here, but trying to understand it. What I've been trying, well, I mean, my trying to understand is by deleting as much code as possible. You haven't done it here, actually. Good point. I already saw that it will be difficult to do here because there's more stuff in here. Like, you can only do that the equal tricks if there's only one of them in here. And I don't have the galaxy brain to. Maybe with lambda we can make a lead binding and then it will work. But I'm not sure how to, because these are not. They are not values. I think the things in the angle brackets, they don't look like just ordinary values. Like there are steps. We're doing step in computation, and I don't really understand what the begin and the equals things all are doing. So yeah, it's, I don't know how to make this nice and neat like the other ones. Maybe someday I'll go back. I probably won't go back, but I want to have it like this. It's pretty. I'd like to have it pretty. Associativity with rewrite. So we skip this because yeah, there is more than one way to skin a cat. Don't skin cats, you monster. Here is a second proof of associativity in Agda, using rewrites rather than change of equations. What? 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 No, this is the same. My sock is better than your sock. What? There's more than one way to skin a cat. Here is a second proof of associativity of Agda, using rewrite rather than change of equations. Mine is still shorter than yours, so mine is better. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're doing, but mine is shorter and prettier, and I don't know what the rewrite magic does, but this is just better. The third way of writing it. I beat you, Buck. I mean, it's kind of a dick move to go to, you know, all of these begins and UEDs and whatever for associativity, and then just like, you know, oh, by the way, we have this one operator. And it does everything for you. But there's actually a prettier way of writing, which you didn't tell. You know, this is the superior way. Okay, I mean, I could line it out and then even better. But yeah, all this extra crap I don't have. But I'm quite curious about the rewriting. Yes, indeed. For the basic case, we just show, yeah, simplifying both sides. Yes. Thanks for saying it's trivial. The proof that a term is equal to itself is written as REPL. For the inductive case, we must show that suc m plus n plus p equals to suc m n plus p. Simplifying both sides with the inductive case of the addition yields the equation suc m plus n plus p, suc m plus n plus p. So it's the other way around. After rewriting with the inductive hypothesis, the two terms are equal. But what does rewriting do? Rewriting avoids not only change of equation. What does it do? Well, you didn't tell me what it does. You just said, what? After rewriting, like, these are not equal, these terms, right? Are they? Not necessarily. Like, that's the proof we're doing, right? Associativity. So you can't say these are just equal with the rewrite. And you can do it with an inductive step. But you didn't do that. You just said, oh, rewrite. What? Inductivity with rewrite. I don't like this explanation. Oh, this is good. This is asking for trouble. This is like generics or something. I mean, you could already. Mine are still shorter than yours. So, you know, did you think about just doing this instead? And I know what's happening here, kind of. Yeah, I do. It's more difficult. I kind of still know what's happening here. I don't know what's happening here because I don't know what rewrite does. And I bet there's no debugger for it. So. It's instructive to see how to build the alternative proof of associativity by using the interactive features of Agda. Yeah, I don't know about this. Let's skip automation for now. Well, it was kind of fun last time, so maybe we should do it anyway. So, yeah, let's do it anyway. Let's make a commit actually. I don't know what else this is. Induction chapter. So assoc. It's called assoc2. You type question mark search the holes. This is again going through it. We wish the proposition to be move the cursor in the hole and type Ctrl+C, Ctrl+C. Split on empty result. By typing aim, it will cause a case split on the variable. There are now 2 holes. Going to hole 1, if type. Going to hole 1, 3 comma. Damn. No, stop. I think it worked. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+, oh, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+. Okay, we can say P and N. We'll display flags. Goal N plus P equals to N plus P. This indicates that after simplification for the goal stated, variables P and N simplifies the proof. To prove a given goal is trivial, you need to go to the type. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+R will fill it in. Raffle. Hit Ctrl+C, Ctrl+. We'll display the text P and M. Again, this given the simplified goal and the available variables, we need to rewrite the induction hypothesis. So let's edit text accordingly. So you just read it out by hand, but we don't know what rewrite does. It's still not explained. Going to remaining hole, Ctrl+C. The proof for the given goal is trivial, and so going to code will fill it in. Wait. I thought it would rewrite it, but it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. I mean, I thought it would fill in the text, rewrite, blah blah blah. But no. Oh, I'm still loading. Error, first load the file. Damn, we're not allowed to. Okay, whatever. Just leave it. It doesn't work, Exercise swap, recommended. Okay, cool, we have a real exercise. Oh, there are so many exercises at the end. Swap. Show for all naturals. Well, just load the file first. Yeah, I guess we got the toolkit to do this. So just do like for all np and just put in the entire. You just put in the entire property. I mean, I guess the thing to do here would be to. I was not allowed to. I thought, like, you know, for the 0 case, you just do like 0 np raffle, and then, but they are all like, you know, suck. No parse left hand grammar. Not parse left hand side of the grammar. MP. I'm not sure. 0 and you just got assoc, right? N plus P. I think swap is just assoc. Plus minus swap. Oh, we don't know the type. Right, of course. Zero and P is raffle. Not parse left hand side. Right is used in this grammar none. Hey, I don't get it. But this is associate, right? No induction is needed, just apply the previous result. Which show addition is associative and commutative. Show M. Oh, M. No, it's not just associative, it's also because it goes over. Right. Cool. So we should give a name to this property as well. But like, I still shouldn't be getting a parse error, right? This is ain't right. I'm not sure why I'm getting a parse error. Oh, now it's working. God knows why. I like how this is a warning, by the way, if you have incomplete parts, missing cases. I don't think you're allowed to compile the program if incomplete. Yeah, so we can do this. So we should say it's associative, and we should say it's you know, rewrite. No, I'm not gonna do rewrite. I don't like that mechanism. It's too. So yeah. NMP begin. So we start with this thing. NMP. And we should assert that the goal this is equal. I don't know. I don't want that. I want to do QED There we go. Yeah, it's QED. Cool. Yeah, we want to get this out. I think we don't even need to have the base case, to be honest, because we don't need to do induction, so we shouldn't have to need to suck. So we can just delete this as well, and we'll see what goes up. Oh, not parse application. Where's parse? Rearrange. Begin MNP. Not parse application. Oh wait, maybe it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, there we go. I thought it wouldn't matter. So it's not happy about n plus p here, which is kind of problematic because this was just starting with. Or maybe we need to go the other way around. Who knows? Yeah, makes no sense to me, but yeah, we need to go the other way around. For some reason. Maybe I fucked up the order. Oh yeah, I did actually. Let's just fuck up the order, didn't I? Yeah, now it's correct. Okay, cool. NNP is equal to NNP. So how do you do this? Well, you first say, I don't know, you associate and then you commit. Right? What does assoc do? Mn plus p to m plus np. So you're moving from left to right. Oh, there doesn't make any sense. For all naturals, no induction is needed. Just apply the previous result, which show addition is associative and commutative. So if we commute, then the n is in the right position already, and it's a bit less annoying. So the n needs to go there, and the m and the p there. So yeah, let's do commutative first. Commutative, which would yield us m. Yeah, we put in the rule, it works, just like I expected. Okay, so next step, we have one progress because the n is now in the right position. It should be on the right hand side here or there. So we need to associate, so we need to move the thing assoc from left to right. We can also do that. Assoc. That's not correct. Okay, cool. And then I need to commute the just the ones in the brackets. I don't know how to do that. Maybe it's the wrong way around. Right. Maybe we shouldn't have started with commuting MNP. No, because the n needs to be in front. I don't think that's wrong. So we need to associate again. Get the p in front, get the n to the back. Let's swap the m and the p. So I guess so. Well, I thought like I would be done with the n, but I'm not. And then you get like the m and the n in a not so final position. Can you associate again? Makes sense? Yeah, I guess it does make sense. And then you commute again. You got the m where you don't want it. And you associate. And we keep on doing the same thing over and over again. But we have symmetry as well, right? For equality. I'm not being clever about this. Just apply the previous results which show addition, associative and commutative. But I did commutative. So maybe we should do as the book says and do assoc. And then commute. Yeah. So that will be this. Maybe I should just use rewrite. So we're still not done because now we have to p. God damn it! Wait, we're going from. Oh, we're going from n and p to n. I think we're kind of stuck on the exercises. I feel like you need to just swap this around a couple of times, but I don't really know which one I should do first. So if I do associate first, which I would have did, so we moved m plus n to m plus n. But it doesn't make any sense to me because you need to swap the m and the n. So why don't you just commute first? Now you have to p in front. You don't. That's not at all what you want to be. So I say associate or commute first. Commute n plus p plus n. Associate, which would be n plus p. I guess you commute again. N plus n. Damn it. Associate. Well, at least they're together now where you want them to be. So let's commute and associate. Now we're done. What? Oh no! Commute. What? Did it just go back? I went back. I went full circle. What if I do sim? I suck. I don't know. Just doing something. I went to circle. What? It's supposed to make it easier. I mean, I feel I understand these rules, but I just can't make them work for me. Maybe I'm too tired. I'm probably too tired. I fixed the bug today. It was a good day. Actually, people were quite happy with it. Work, I mean. And I'm trying to learn Agda once more. I feel I'm missing something fundamental here. Yeah. Like, it feels like I shouldn't have to apply that many rules. I'm doing commute plus. Maybe I can commute this 2 instead of everything, because it seems kind of dumb to do everything. Like you would say, okay, you fix up the parentheses. Okay, hear me out. You say you do like the associate thing, right? You fix up the parentheses. So you do m and p, right? You wanna wait. Do you even want to do that? You associate it here, maybe, and then they're inside, and then you do the commute for m, n, p. But no, you swap them like that, and then you're done because you associate again, and it's like done after that point. But I don't know if that's like legal to do this. Oh, it is. Oh, damn it! Wait, it is? No, it's not. Wait, it's wrong on this. Wait, this is allowed. Commute here plus exosec is wrong. But I feel I'm using these things also wrong because they're putting stuff in it. I'm not doing that at all. Ah, Kong, you are right, because look at all the things I ignored. They are doing it here and rearrange. But I was too busy trying to prove how to make a lambda rather than actually reading what they were doing. So let's maybe it's like some kind of shortcut, who knows? Work, yeah. And you just like, you know, put this in. I bet this one works as well. But this is the problematic one. And it's just giving me shitty errors. And MEP matches the expected type. I'm used to cock. Yeah, well, you know, everyone enjoys some good cock once in a while. Something to be proud of, the cock. At least that's what, you know, Emily would say. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Yeah, cock. We could have been proving C programs at this point. What are we doing, right? But I thought Agda would be easier because it's like dependently typed. So you know, play my own strengths. Place strengths. One step above trash. Play my own one step above trash capabilities. Yeah. So we need to do the thing you're saying. We need to use conc. Assoc mn plus q p plus q. Assoc mn q. Cock. He doesn't want to apply the cock all day. I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone wants to apply a cock, you know. Yeah, the Kong. It's a lambda. And if we carefully look here, symmetry sock, they are doing it under M. So they're putting in the M plus whatever here. And that makes us understand everything, doesn't it? So we are getting, no, we're not, we should pattern match differently. So we should do it like this. And then, com is only for 2, right? Commute, we're going to take 2 arguments. You do commute M plus N. And you're still upset with me. Because I shouldn't put entire expressions in here, probably. Maybe it's not allowed. The param is like the whole. Yeah, they actually, you know, helpfully, what they did is in the book, you know, yeah, some people like introducing rewrite. I have no idea what rewrite does. It's just like, oh, it does something. Deal with it. That's not my main complaint. Like rewrite is magic. I think that's just the way to look at rewrite. This is how they introduce lambdas. Just like underscore. Just deal with it. So I that's one of the things I did when reading this. Like, oh, can't I just like have a normal lambda? You know, like normal people. I'm checking that type and its expression. I'm doing it wrong again. Oh, they are putting like entire expressions in. Are they? No, they're not. They're just doing the things. Suck, sim. That's my proof. I need to have M, N, and P. So I need to call them like functions, N and P. And then the proof works. Yes. But for Kong, we need to maybe apply you first. Yeah, I do. You work on the result. There we go. M, N, P. I'm getting different errors, which means I'm doing something good. Oh, it may be that the I don't want to have symmetry on this thing. Sock. Wait. M plus N plus P. Yeah, I do. So I want to be sim. And this works on the result as well. Because it works on the equality. It doesn't work on the arguments. It's working! Oh my god! It's so good! I proved the thing! Oh my god! This is... Oh man, when this works. When it compiles. I'm so happy. I think I'm spending an hour on this exercise or something. I mean, I have it on recording, so I can look it back. But yes, this is, by the way, I was like, oh, there's so few exercises during this chapter. It's so easy, right? And then boom, exercise. Oh my god, yeah. I have 15 minutes left. So, but like okay, this is really good because it moves you away from actually reading about it to using the thing, which, you know, it's a struggle. Who would have known you actually have to put arguments into the functions, right? Or how does Kong work? Show multiplication distributes over addition. That is, ooh, that one's difficult. Now you can write a paper on your result? I don't think so. We're not at that point yet. By the way, I would never write a paper. I would just dump it. Just dump it on Discord. That's how people figure it out. Yeah, what would I do? Maybe a blog post. Maybe a blog post. So, you know, we should just try rewriting this thing. See if it works. We have to do the property from quick check. M and P. There we go. This is legit. Raffle. Aw, come on. Worth a try. Wait, I want to make a commit first, actually. Finish swap exercise. It's only cost me my firstborn. But I lived. Now I can write a paper. I mean, you wouldn't write a paper for doing the exercise book, right? Right? I don't know what these people do. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. We need to plus b. So we need to make sure the introduction is the same as the for all, otherwise problems. And then we can just copy over this side. Begin. And then we delete steps. Remember when there was nothing in here in the previous chapter? That was such a good time. Remember we could delete all the rules and just use raffle and everything worked? Ah, the good old days. But no, now we know how to use functions. And it says it's wrong. So, oh, I wanted to say like, oh, let's use the distribute property, but we're making the distribute property, so that's not gonna work. Wait, is this a trap? This is like really difficult because we've only done show multiplication distributes over addition. Well, I'm not allowed to use any of the rules. We have to make our own rules, I guess. Oh, but we actually can do that because we can make like identity and shit. Oh, that sounds actually like, oh, this is like doing real proving work. I was like, wait, we don't have any of these multiplication rules, right? But we know identity. That's trivial, right? Because we can just do well. Let's do that first. Let's just do like star identity. That's one. Just I guess one. Oh, this was raffle, right? There you go. That's our first lemma. Is this a lemma, by the way? Do they consider this a lemma? It is a lemma. Oh my god! I didn't realize that like these basic functions would be considered lemmas. This like helps me understand my logic. Well, I used to suffer through a lot of logic and not understand anything. Having don't suck. Yeah, because I need to rebuild associativity as well. No, I don't need to build associativity. What am I talking about? Yeah, I do actually. No, I don't know. I want identity for sure, probably. What I really want is distributivity. Right, that's what I'm building. Yeah, I'm not sure how to continue, and I think I'm running out. What else do we have? What are our other properties? I suck. Rearrange. That seems too complicated. Distributivity. Show multiple distributes over addition. Then we kind of showed how to do that before, right? And we talked about it. There were some rules. I forgot. Wait. What's this? Associativity. Induction and recursion. Associativity by induction. Oh, we talked about the properties. We have the laws here for distributivity. Distribute over the operator plus. Oh, why do you want to have identity again? I don't know. Well, you can solve it for one then, right? If the thing equals to 1, then it's equal to the pluses, so it's fine. And for the fine. Like if it's 1, you can just do identity and it's gone, and then the terms are just the same. I mean, I guess we can do that base case. So if p is 1. Is this raffle? No. Identity 1. Darn. I don't know. Maybe it's so obvious. If it's a 1, you can do raffle. No, you can't. Well, you would say you could, right? Because obviously 1 on both sides. Guess you can't. The other thing is symmetry to identity. So you do identity, and then you do symmetry of identity, and then you get the other thing back out. I mean, I don't know if this is the right direction to go in, but I have no idea what else to do. So this is what we're doing. So yeah, you could say identity. What do you get then? You get this, right? Right. You don't know about that. Not the scope, star identity. What? It's right there. Oh wait, I put the number next to it. Wait, this is, oh, okay, cool. So, n plus n. But I need to do it over both. Maybe it's like conj. I'm not sure how to like introduce this over both. This symmetry. Try it, I guess. I think you just go back to this. But you wouldn't even go back to this, because that's not how it works. You would? Did you say maybe? I think you need to conj inside the operator, but I don't know. Wait, but that what? I can do this over both? Oh, I need to give it like arguments, of course. I keep forgetting this. I need to put in the m, which is the number. So here I'm factoring it out. And here yeah, you're not equal to that. That's correct. You are equal to n plus n times 1. That's what you expect. You want to go inside. Can I do identity and just m inside of the parentheses? So it becomes like this. Or maybe I'm not allowed to do that. I am allowed to do that. So what if I also do that on n? And then we're done. No. Checking the expression has type m times n. N times 1 is not equal to m. So both of these are probably wrong, but just failing over one of them. Okay. I'm gonna put this on hold. I mean, I'm gonna go back probably next week, streaming this again. Maybe later in the week if I finish the client work first. But yeah, for now I'm gonna pause because I've already been doing this for 3 hours and it's quite difficult. And I actually don't really know how to continue with this for now, but I feel if I sleep on it, I'll make a lot more progress. I just probably will go back reading about it as well more, trying to do some experiments. Yeah, but thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you all next week. I'm still having like a lot of joy with this. Like if I finish one of these proofs, it's amazing. Like finishing this thing, really difficult. And then you go on to the next exercise and it's like, oh my god, wow, it's so difficult. But it's a lot of fun as well, so that's why I like it so much. I'll definitely be back streaming this again, even though there's not a lot of audience for it. I enjoy it. So yeah, see you all later. Bye.